Yo, homie, what's up? What's up? You know, I don't know if it's because it's close to Halloween, but I got a nice little insight, a nice little look into something, and it's Frankenstein, and I saw how Frankenstein's story and the scientists actually related to the story of Osiris, and not remembering fully the story of Frankenstein, just remembering the many parts the scientists had to collect. It's like the many parts of Osiris that you have to, like the parts of Osiris that Isis had to bring back together and represent the parts of us that we're bringing back, that we're stitching back together inside of us, in a sense. But I was just like, yo, and my thing was one to say to you guys, do not forget that you are the scientist in your story, that you are the creation. As the scientist was creating Frankenstein, trying to create the perfect man, we are also trying to create the perfect us at the same time, or the best of us. So remember that, to take a step and look outside of yourself, of what you're doing at times. Remember that you have to calculate, that you have to gather, that you have to see yourself sometimes as a science project, for what you're doing. But I was just like, man, like Frankenstein. I was just like, we are the scientists and we are the zombie being reborn, being jolted with energy. And the other tip was when you guys when you become the phoenix, when you become woken up as Frankenstein, once again resurrected, the energy that you want to be resurrected is the energy of Ra, the energy of the sun, the energy of light. Frankenstein, he was resurrected with electricity from lightning. That's like Zeus energy. That's raw energy, coming down and giving you life, giving your new persona, your new life, your new self life into this world, after you gather yourself, after you put back together yourself, all your parts and everything. But, and also the other tip was the thing, when we come back, we want to program, we want to put something in us, a seed inside that Frankenstein, the seed inside of us. And my best tip out here is you want the seed of love and life. If you love life, you are abundant in life. You are going to be abundant. You are going to have opportunities. You are going to have love. If you love life for what it is, you are going to still be scared, but you are able to have the courage to still go forward into those obstacles, those dreams, those pathways that seem like they are blocked, but they're just there just to test your strength or to show you that you have strength. But yeah, it's just like, yo, homie, remember that you are the Frankenstein of your story. Like, we are Halloween season coming up, and you are the masterpiece of yourself. You are the gold mine. You are the risen one. So remember, like, you are the science project. I'm trying to find the words, but it's just a message that just been sitting on me for like a day or so, that you are the Frankenstein, that you are the greatest science project ever, that you are the science project, But that's it, homies. Remember that you are the science project, and that's the greatest thing about coming back to life, being reborn. We're able to take on a new role, a new persona and everything, And it's funny when people want to take on other people's personas and other people's lives and so-called destinies and lives and everything. It's like, yeah, like they're missing out on the greatest gift of all. The greatest gift is creation. Like, you're able to create. You're able to speak life. You're able to bring life to yourself, man. Like, that's the greatest creation of, and so many people forgo it. So many people let it go. Just forget the gift. Just forget their own inheritance. That's the greatest inheritance that the Creator has given us, is to be able to create, to speak. And then what people want to do with it, because it's they feel like they have their life passed by them, or they feel like they can't do it, or it's too hard or something. You're creating yourself. You're creating yourself from a seed. You're creating yourself in the darkness. Of course it's going to be hard. Of course you have to dig deep inside yourself to get that goodness out of you, man. You are a delicate fruit. You are decadence in that juiciness that is within you. Like, you have to dig deep. You have to squeeze hard. And people want to go after other people's. And it's just like, you're missing out on so much. You're missing out on the joy of life, because you're scared to take that step, to be alone, to take that step, to risk it all, to take that step, to say, fuck it. I said that so many times. But then sometimes when you say that, fuck it, that is the chance for God to show you that He got you, that you are protected, that you can do what you do. And that's why some people are surprised at the things that I do every single day, or the things that I overcometh, or I overcome all the time, because I literally take a step back and let God, or let my ancestors, or let the angels, or let Anubis, Isis, whoever, just take it and just go forward with it, and it's like, that's part of creation too. Just being able to sit back and let others just do it for you, because you already are the seed. You're the seed of life. So things are going to automatically come to you. Nutrients is already going to come to you. Help is already going to come to you. And yes, resistance is already going to come to you. But that's why there is an equal or a greater amount of help that you are going to receive. Because you need that negative force to help you to achieve, to help you, to elevate, for you to grow, for you to become what that seed was mandated, was, programmed to be, to become. But it's just like, yo, homie, like, yo, you are the Frankenstein. It took a minute to get in the groove. It took a minute. But you are the Frankenstein, homie. You are that one that is in yours. You got to remember every day what we do every single day. It's like we're on that science table. We are in that lab. We are in that lab table. What we feed, what we put in ourselves, what we absorb is what is going to show in that product, when that bolt of lightning, whatever your energy source is. That's why I recommend that your energy source be of a higher frequency, because whenever you get that bolt of lightning, you're going to want that true bolt of lightning of life, of joy, of might, of power, but I hope you just get the message, homie. I'm sorry it took so long to get that flow in there, to get this out. But yeah, sometimes you gotta dig. I had to dig in there to get it out, though. But yeah, homies. But peace out, guys.